Dean, I guess the last couple of games in particular and the end to the NBL Cup is probably not the way you wanted it to, but what did you see offensively from you guys? Why it was a bit of a struggle tonight?
Yeah, it wasn't a bit of a struggle the second half, but I thought we had a better process in the first half about how we went about it, and we really simplified it. Our playbook got chopped to really small with a short, really limited preparation, and I thought we were on the same page most of the time. I thought in the third quarter we attacked, we got our feet in the paint, and then there started to be a period where we just missed shots. And you roll into the fourth quarter, and we'll look back and we'll say that there's 10 great, really good three-point shots that we took in that second half, and we probably made none. But we when that's happening, you've got to find other ways to tick the scoreboard over. We can't get to the foul. We couldn't get to the foul line. For us to have no fouls on them in the whole of the fourth quarter, I think there was some contact. I think there was some shirt pulls. I think there were some things that should have been called. But did we attack bodies enough? Are we good enough right now to get to the foul line as well? So, but you ain't going to win games scoring 9 points in the fourth quarter. And we hold them to 77. We really good scoring team, and we do our job defensively, and we just can't throw it in the ocean right now.
Yeah, Chris, Dean just mentioned the fact that, obviously the preparation has been difficult and you probably haven't had the practice time that you would have liked. This feels like it's a bit of a point in the season where you get to sort of reset now, and hopefully it'll get back to a bit more normal routine. So how have you found how this team has come together to this point in terms of how the offense is functioning, the comfort on defense? Where do you think you guys are at?
I think we have a comfort defensively. We've been pretty disjointed offensively. Myself being out, being back in, Jack in and out, Hop, Bubba, guys that are focal points of the way we like to play our offense. Being in and out has been disjointed to us a little bit, but I don't think that's not what hurt us tonight. As you said, we shot the ball poorly. Myself, main culprit, shot the ball very poorly. Some very, very makeable ones that, if you make one or two, it can get your offense rolling. Defensively, we go through really, really good stretches where we hold good teams to low scores. As Dean said, 77 points is a defendable score. Not good enough offensively, and I bear the brunt of that.
I guess back to you, Dean. I mean, Chris sort of mentioned the guys that you've had in and out of the lineup, and Scotty as well. I know he's another guy. When you have a roster that is as deep as yours and as talented as yours, and you are trying to figure it out, but you just can't seem to get any rhythm, how challenging has it been to this point?
Yeah, I felt for a moment we went away from how we were playing at the start of the year over the last few games, and the whole message this week was, regardless of what the roster is, and when I say we had a lack of preparation, we just didn't have 10 guys to get through a shoot around today, and so that's my lack of preparation for the game. But I felt like the last time we played in Wollongong, we didn't have Chris, we didn't have Shay, we didn't have Joe, and the group that played that night fitted into other people's roles and did that better. We over the last few games we just haven't been able to achieve what Scotty gives us, and that's an advantage. In pick and roll and an elite passer that finds people as well. We haven't been able to replace Jack's speed, offensive rebounding, the thing that gets him gets us some cheap ones as well, and him spacing the floor. So for whatever reason, we just haven't been able to replace those two as well as we did. Fill in for other people, early in the year. But again, like every team, we've got a system of play, and we expect everyone to be able to accomplish it and find good shots. But again, we see some of those fall, and there's a different energy level offensively. I think, with the missed dunk that we have a couple of missed dunks the last couple of games, but that's kind of us right now. We get open opportunities and we just can't put it in the hole.
Last one from me, and then I'll leave you guys alone. But Jock, particularly in the first half tonight, you talked about how the offense is functioning. He was getting a lot of his touches at the elbow and really feeling the defense, feeling the double team, and finding cutters and guys on the perimeter. How do you think that he's fitting into the offense as, not just a score first guy, but using his passing ability and finding that chemistry, despite the fact that it's different guys a lot of the time?
Yeah, I think he was super unselfish that first half, and the double team's coming quickly. At times we'd like him to go real quick and beat the double team, but it was something coming so quick tonight that there was no opportunity to do that. He found cutters, he found Macca on the three. He was good in that. He found Macca on the cut from the elbow. Great. And I think he can impact the game in so many different ways. But again, we've got to continue to still find him areas where it's really tricky to double from, and we've got to be able to get him the looks that we need at different times. So still to work on. But I thought he's fitted in, as the season's gone along, better and better. And now, just the level of double teaming has, exceeded what I thought it would.